Talking out loud, which is 929.
Hello, everyone. This is Jazzy929. I'm your host of Relationships and Marriage. Today, we will be talking about doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying, how your partner actually proposes to you. Um, I know, say to my listeners out there, usually I go on at 8 o'clock, but today I decided to go here and do the show early. I hope y'all don't mind. Please enjoy. Um, but yeah, I want to talk to y'all about does it really matter the way that your partner proposes to you? I know there are females out there, or whatever the gender may be, you know what I'm saying? The proposal is actually, you know what I'm saying, a big thing for them, And, when that day actually comes, as we grow up, we think about, you know what I'm saying, um, the day comes when someone actually proposes to us, you know what I'm saying? And it's big. And we have it in our mind that we want it to be a big thing and we want it to be special and we want it a certain way. That's how I used to think, and the whole thing of I wanted it a specific way, but once it actually happened for me, it was totally different, and I really loved it, and it was very special to me, and a lot of people probably I think that so it wasn't much, but to me it meant a lot, and I will go into the details of why I think it meant and why it actually not why I know that it meant a lot to me. Is there anyone out there that's about to get married? Because, what I'm saying, this show is about marriage and relationships. So, is there any women out there that are in any gender? Because these days, anybody, as far as gender is getting married, and in every gender, people are getting married. So I just want to didn't want to throw it out there that women, when the guy proposes to, or woman proposed to the guy. Also, we have some situations where the women are proposing to the guy. So, whatever. However, it may go man, women, women, whatever it may be. How do you want your proposal to be? And how did you want your proposal to be before you actually got it, to the ones that are actually married? What was special about your proposal? Feel free to call in and let's talk about this and discuss it. Share with everyone, how you were proposed to, say what was special about that moment. Also, to the ladies out there that aren't married just yet, how do you see your proposal? What do you want? Like I said, just call in and let everyone know, about your proposal, that moment. I remember, when it wasn't quite, the proposal thing wasn't quite, what everybody would describe with my situation as what I thought it would be or what they think it would be. Me and my husband, we talked about marriage a lot, let's just say it like this. I spoke about marriage a lot, and he went ahead and was like, babe, it's going to happen. Don't worry, it's going to happen, And that's actually how the proposal happened. What had happened was, one day I was just thinking, because I would ask, me being who I am, I would ask, here and there, like, what do you think about marriage? What do what would our big day be? When is our big day actually coming? And it wasn't to force it on him, it was more to find out if it actually was on his mind. Did he think of marriage? Because to me personally, I know what I wanted, and I wanted to make sure that if I was with this man, it was something that he wanted to see. A lot of females out here, they're with these men that don't want it, don't intend to actually marry them, and that's the problem. You can't be with someone with, I keep saying man and women scenario, let's say partner, your partner. You are actually, with someone, and they have no intentions to marry you, and, you have it in your head that you want marriage. I mean, your relationship can't grow if you want one thing and a partner wants the next. That don't want what you want, So you have to make sure that y'all are on the same page, And that's what I was basically doing. I was trying to figure out if we was on the same page, because, a guy or your partner, let's just say partner, can say just about anything to you. Sometimes guys or your partner likes to tell you what you want to hear. And I wanted to make sure that wasn't the situation. I wanted to make sure that he knew what I wanted. I wanted to be married. I'm marriage material, I wasn't getting no younger. I was getting older, and I had my beautiful kids, and so I wanted to settle down. I was settled down material. I felt like I was marriage material, but I wanted to make sure too that in his eyes I was marriage material. And that he felt that I was ready for marriage. I most definitely felt that we was there. My whole thing is I hate seeing people playing house. My whole thing about that is eventually it'll go nowhere. You're just wasting your time. That's just my opinion. That when you're sitting there playing a house, you're wasting time. The ladies out there or the partners out there, if you're good enough, to play house, then you're good enough to go ahead and set that foundation and make it real and, have a marriage. That foundation of a marriage there too. If you're doing everything that you possibly do in a marriage, everything that you basically do in a marriage, why not go ahead and have a marriage title on top of it? And I know there's some people out there like, oh, well, maybe the relationship ain't ready for marriage. And you're trying to build into that. I totally understand that too. But you can't sit at a standstill. If you really want your relationship to grow, you gotta climb up the ladder instead of being at a standstill at the ladder. And it can't move down. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then why are you in the relationship? You know, I mean, personally, you know what I'm saying? There are ladies out there that don't want marriage. You know what I'm saying? Let's say people out there that don't want marriage and just want to run around in a relationship and do whatever they want to do. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'll be speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted marriage, you know. So, like I said, I would talk to my partner, my husband, about the situation. And, one day, you know what I'm saying, I was thinking in my mind, like, you know, let me go ahead, like I usually did, and ask him, you know what I'm saying, you know, see where his mind state is about the whole marriage thing, you know what I'm saying, and I guess I'm expecting for, you know, as usual, you know what I'm saying, him saying, well, baby, it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying, so I remember the moment, it was so beautiful. I was in the kitchen, and he came, you know what I'm saying, and we were speaking and talking about random things, and I just brought it up, like, babe, you know what I'm saying, when we get married, you know, what do you think about the whole marriage thing? You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just said, let's do it. And I'm sitting there like, oh my God, like, this is not what I expected. You know, it threw me back like, oh my God, he said, let's do it, you know, and I was so excited, but I was shocked at the same time, like, but the way I put it, like, babe, you know what I'm saying, let's do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When I had spoken to him, but I'm like, let's do it tomorrow. Let's not waste any more time. When I said this to him, like, I told him, like, let's go ahead, you know, say, what do you think about the marriage thing? Let's do it tomorrow, you know. And he was like, okay, let's do it, you know. And I was sitting there like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, is he serious? You know, like, oh my goodness. I was so excited, but like I said, I was shocked, you know. So then I had to tell him, like, oh, are you for real? You know, he's like, yeah, I'm for real, let's do it, you know. And I'm like, I'm so happy. I am so happy at that moment when it actually happened. I was happy. But then reality, it came, you know, so it hit me like, oh my goodness, like, this isn't what I want as far as tomorrow. We can't get married tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had thought of a big wedding. I thought of a way, you know, so I had planned the way in my mind what I wanted my wedding to be, and we can't just go to the courthouse to actually do it, you know. So I'm like, oh, well, babe, you know what I'm saying, let's not do it like I said that we was going to do it, you know what I'm saying, let's not do it tomorrow, let's just go ahead and get everything to do it, and get everything together to actually do it, and we'll go ahead and do it next year, you know. So he's like, okay, you know, but then in my mind I'm thinking like, wow, this actually just happened. He really is ready to do this, you know. I was so excited. And then, you know, it was like shocking. I don't know if the ladies out there can relate, you know what I'm saying, but I'm pretty sure you can, you know what I'm saying, when you actually have that person, your partner, actually propose to you, and you get what you wanted, what you always dreamed of, you know. It's weird to say, you know what I'm saying, announce your engagement, you know. I remember when I actually did announce my engagement, it felt weird. You know, for some odd reason, it just felt weird. I'm like, how do I say this to people? Like, I'm getting married, you know, or he proposed, or, you know what I'm saying, it was just, it was all weird, you know what I'm saying, but I was super duper happy, you know what I'm saying. I most definitely had to take it to, you know what I'm saying, let the people, you know what I'm saying, that meant the most to me in the world know first, you know what I'm saying. I knew they was going to be 100% behind me in our marriage, you know what I'm saying. But, you know what I'm saying, when I put the information out there, you know what I'm saying, and let everybody know that I was getting married, you know what I'm saying, nothing but good things. The reactions was nothing but good, you know what I'm saying, of course. But I want to know, you know what I'm saying, how your proposals actually happen to the married women out there, and the ones that are not in a relationship. Most definitely feel free to let us know how you picture your partner proposing to you. But I, you know what I'm saying, honestly didn't ever dream that the proposal would have happened to me like that. I pictured the man on a knee and all types of crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Feathers falling down with the, that was something weird, you know. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that, and it's okay, and it meant the world to me because simple fact is something I like about my relationship and my marriage, or my marriage, you know what I'm saying, is